Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So, Nevada was showing me her coffee cup, and then I got sidetracked. Look, it's the aristocrats. It's so beautiful,
Oh,
and it's left and right-handed,
yes. More important,
which
mine is on both sides.
I have a left and right-handed cup too. And this is Tammy's. She's in our group. I was trying to tell you, and then my ADHD got distracted on all the things we're doing. She has the hugest cup collection. So I'm
Oh,
excited moving in here because we're gonna have all kinds of cups.
exciting. I wish I had more space for a bigger cup collection.
We're actually building a pantry area and we're gonna hang some cups on the side of that too.
That's what I
That's the
want.
that's the great thing about owning and not renting is you can kind of like recreate things for yourself.
Yeah, but owning also means I for the yard, and I'm not willing to
Yeah. Yeah.
get one without a yard. Like, just no.
Yeah. Or just get a nice little HOA and then just pay somebody for your little lot yard because you got the dogs.
Yeah, no. I still think no grass. I feel like I'll replant it with clover or something, so it doesn't grow over 2 inches.
There you go. I like that idea. Good morning, everybody. It is Tea Pals. This is where we sip our tea and we just talk nonsense.
Yeah, we spill tea and sip the tea.
Yes, we do. I'm super excited. We have a vendor of the month, Jeanette, and Jeanette is phenomenal. I don't have any of her trinkets on me because I'm not at my house, and my camera just decided to go crazy, crazy,
Oh, that's yeah. You look
and
very.
that did not fix it. So I'll give it a second.
Oh my gosh, not technical difficulties again. I turned off my alarm, so hopefully we're good.
Right? I love that. And actually, speaking of that, you were telling us, and one of the things that I pulled for us to talk about today is, in fact, your post on it was your post on thrifting because you're looking for stuff you're looking for the wares for the business. And last week we kind of stopped on you talking a little bit about your business and the tea. But I'd love to hear a little bit more about that and, the thrifting. Like, obviously, thrift shopping for businesses is when you can save a dime, it's always worth it.
Yep, absolutely. I'm getting a lot of gifts too, which is incredible. I love the support that I have. I went to my mother's literally yesterday and she's like, "Look, I have a tea cart. Look, I have these tea towels and these little cute things and I got you this box for tea." And she is so cute and so excited for me. But I'm actually going thrifting again today. So a few things I've just been finding like randomly as I was thrifting for clothes because next weekend I have a Victorian themed party to go to. And I was like, what on earth does one wear to a Victorian themed party? So of course I had to go thrifting because what else does one do? um,
Exactly.
so I've just been kind of finding things here and there as I was looking for other things, but also today and next weekend before the Victorian themed party on Saturday, my dog is insisting that I play tug with her. Just bear with me while I wiggle and talk at the same time. But we're going thrifting today specifically for like tea wares and stuff. We're mostly looking for like because I've got lots of teacups, lots and lots of teacups, lots and lots of teapots. I don't have like the food stands and stuff with the little tiers. So, although we did get one gifted to us, so that was pretty cool. But that one only has 2 tiers, and traditional tea has 3. So that'll have to be more of a for funsies one.
Cupcake stands are great for that.
Yep, that's kind of what we're looking for because we want the ones that come apart.
Yep.
We were like, oh, we could just make them with teacups because you can glue like teacups onto plates and make it really cute, but then those are impossible to wash. And also, like, having to glue things together is more work. So,
Yeah, exactly. I love that. Well, I love that you're going thrifting. I think we had a few people talk on that one and it was funny because somebody's like, thrifting's still expensive. I've got to go to the flea market.
oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Watched a video from one of my favorite creators on TikTok, and she was in a thrift store in LA. Oh my God. the clothing there was a $3,000 bag at a thrift store. It was 5,000 before it was used. So like you're saving $2,000, I guess.
I mean, I could understand if they're like paying all of the rent of LA, right? But $3,000 or even just like the whole point of thrifting is we're saving money. And look, if it was, and I mean, there's sometimes when I walk into like in Denver, if you go to the Parker thrift stores or you get really good things, but the whole thrifting, like they normally just put everything together and then share it, right? So it doesn't matter where it came from, but it's like, oh, that kind of money that's just if the thrift store has to charge that much to pay their rent,
Mm-hmm.
then we have something wrong in our economy.
Wrong in our economy. Thankfully, most of the teacups around me are only like $3 to $8. I won't pay more than $10 for a teacup because that's absurd. I could get a whole set. Like,
I mean, unless you're buying this one, the
true,
You've Been Poisoned one.
that's fair. I might pay 10. Well, I don't think I would thrift that one. I think I would have to like order that one. So
I would have to get that in sets, right?
a ridiculous amount of money for teacups, not thrifted. It's fine. This one was only 11.
Right? Although I'm saying like I want to get the poisoned one in sets. I want like a four-party tea set. Um, because that one's gorgeous. I loved the patterns on it.
Party that would be so like fun and ironic. Or like I'm gonna be doing a witch tea party. I just started planning that with some witches, which is cool. Pun not intended.
Right. Well, and I was thinking on that one, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like you're at somebody's house who you know is Wiccan or really like has a lot of they get into their crystals, they get into their herbs, and then you're sitting there drinking tea and that's what you get. Like
Oh great, I'm poisoned.
well, and here's the thing. So, like a lot of people would be like, well, you would just see the bye before you would see the you've been poisoned part. But technically, people used to put doilies
Mhm.
between their cup and their plate.
Yes, they did.
So, no, and I don't know if anybody knows what a doily is.
Oh,
That's
it's like for your teacup. We'll just
yeah. How old are you when you are talking tea in doilies? Oh my goodness. But it's the truth. Nobody would know it because the doily would stay there.
Yep.
And
Yep.
and some people are probably thinking about the paper doilies that like get stuck on your cup, but we're talking like hand crocheted, knitted doilies that are heavy and they're made with that like because doilies aren't made, some are made with very fine material, but like the ones for your tea are that like
Crocheted, thick,
that
what
like yeah, I don't know. I can
but it's not rope.
yeah, can you feel the texture though? Like I can feel the texture. I love that.
It's the rough yarn, but I don't know what it's called.
Exactly. But that's what the doily would have. And so you would never see the bye. You would see the poison. And then you would, like, oh, bye, Felicia.
Finally done cleaning up, you're like, oh, there's the buy. That would be so great.
I love it. Also, this week, you gave us this amazing article about baking soda in your tea.
Yeah. I still haven't tried it. I need to try it, I think. Because it feels almost blasphemous. Because, like, putting things in my tea that aren't milk, honey, and sugar and all that, it's supposed to go in tea, feels weird. But I feel like it'll really help with the bitterness because it makes so much sense.
Well, and you guys know this is hot cocoa.
Oh,
Unless it's iced tea, I'm not drinking it. And I really resonated with that. Like coffee, teas, the bitterness in it might be what it is that I'm just so and so being able to put that in, or even somebody had mentioned, like, if you forget your sun tea,
Yes, because sun tea can get so bitter.
if you forget your sun tea, this might fix it.
Yeah,
Because you know we're all
I feel
we've got that in the fridge.
yeah.
I loved that article though, Nevada. I think that was a great article for you to post. And I mean, it just kind of talks about, what are the other things? Like you said, honey, lemon, right? If I'm sick, I just drink honey and lemon. I know you're supposed to put it in tea, but my grandma knew that I didn't like tea, so she just gave me honey and lemon, so I'll drink that too.
Yep, hot water with honey and lemon was a huge thing when I was a kid because my mom didn't want to give me caffeine.
Oh.
Which I was like, Mom, there's herbal tea, but she didn't know much about tea as I was a kid.
I love that you were telling your mama about herbal teas. And we have a viewer. So, hi, viewer. Thank you for joining us. You can place a comment about tea, or if you saw one of our posts, let us know what your favorite post was this week. Um, but I love that Nevada was like little and she's like, no, mom, there's other teas. The world exists. And now she's an adult with amazing tattoos. If you guys are not on our Tea Pal, I was gonna post it, but then I was like, you know what? Part of this is getting you guys to go to our Tea Pal Facebook.
I agree. And tattoo is worth going to look. It's,
It is.
oh my God, I don't even know how many I have. I think I have like 18 tattoos total, and I think 12 of them are about tea.
When you just got the spoon,
Yep.
3 weeks ago, you just got the spoon.
Yeah, it was at the beginning of February, I think.
And then that whole tea stack. How old is that one? It's beautiful, by the way.
Teacups, I literally got that this Saturday, like before I posted it. So last week, it's a week old. It hurt
Nice.
really bad.
Yeah, I bet.
And recommend getting your shin tattooed. At least not the whole thing all at once. Because 5 hours working on your shin, I only cried a little.
I think 2 days ago was my whatever year anniversary for my one tattoo that it took me 30 years to get the courage to get my tattoo. I am a screamy crybaby. So the video is hilarious because Lydia Flynn, she recorded it. I was like, somebody has to take me because I don't do pain, but I really want this very specific thing done. And we went to my cousin's tattoo artist. He's tattooed her since she was like 17, right? And we're 30, so he's good.
Yeah, he's been doing it.
And I laid there. I didn't move my foot, but the rest of my body was wrapped. I took a pillow.
Wait, your first tattoo was your foot?
It wasn't my foot, it was my ankle.
Oh, you're as bad as me. My first tattoo was my foot. Because that's a great choice.
Well, the placement of it was very important for me because I've always wanted a shoulder one, and I have what that looks like, but I don't have the goal to do it.
Okay.
Because I hate pain. And so the placement was very important. We lost her. There she is.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I tried to deny the call.
But hey, the sound stayed.
Yes, the sound stayed. I'm assuming it's spam because I did not know the number. So I was like, no,
Right.
wait.
That's awesome. All right. So, but yeah, tattoos, they're fun. Now, you posted a beautiful crystal cup, or teapot. Holy cow.
Yeah, I saw that on another tea. Not gonna lie, I think Claudia is a member of that tea group too, so I'm sure she sees all of the things I steal from them, but it's fine. They have a lot of good posts, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool.
That's the great thing about the tea world. What is the other group?
Tea Lovers Tea Club, I think it's called, or the Afternoon Tea Club. I'm in multiple tea groups. I don't remember which
Join both of them.
tea groups, guys. All of them. They're pretty cool.
Join all of them. Now, for a great history lesson, we learned about the pinky. Um, Nevada last week had told us, I'm going to post about that because you all need to know what you are doing. And I love it. Raven had really solidified that it was number 4, which is, And I'm sorry, but I'm all for number 3. So once again, if you guys wanna know what number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are, go check out the post because Nevada works really hard on the post. I end up just sending random stuff as I'm scrolling through because now my algorithm is tea and hot guys. It's great.
Honestly, mine's tea and autism, so
Mine has business in it as well. Mine is the weirdest because between LGBTQ plus, tea, hot people, people with belts, there's a thing.
okay, that's a thing.
It's a thing I have with one of my other friends. But and then like all of the music and all of the like Gen Zers and millennials, my whole algorithm is nothing but nonsense. So when you go through my Facebook, like if anybody is ever blue and you're one of my friends, just go through my Facebook.
Because it's just a bunch of nonsense.
It's all nonsense. And business people, when I work, they're like, "Oh, well, I want to be your Facebook friend," and I'm like, "No, you don't."
But we love shit posting. Those are the best with all just the nonsense. Every nonsense you see, I love it.
Yeah, I'm like, "You really don't want to be my friend because it's you're never gonna know." It's like my Spotify playlist.
Oh God, my daily.
I didn't know there were day lists.
Oh my God, have you used that feature yet?
Yes,
Oh my God,
it's phenomenal.
they're great. I did get a tea party. I got a tea party Sunday afternoon one week, and I like squealed because I was so excited. And then the music was just the lo-fi music I listen to while I work. I was like, you know what? That's valid. That's so valid.
I was about to say that's what you do when you're drinking tea anyways.
Yo.
That's hilarious. So I actually I think I found out about the day list from the Polygeekery group
Okay.
because somebody was like, "Forget your zodiac sign. I want to know your."
Yo.
And I
Love
was like, "This is a thing."
the thing.
I love it because I use Spotify every day, all
Me.
day.
Yo. Yo. That and Hoopla. I'm a big fan of Hoopla because the audiobooks are great.
I wish so I don't know what happened. We know that I don't drive. I don't drive because I fall asleep when I drive. And a few years ago, I finally kind of came into, okay, great, I'm settled. I can, start reading again. And I get 2 pages in and pass out.
Mm-hmm. I have
Out.
a problem. That's why I've been doing audiobooks because I can listen to them while I'm like washing dishes and stuff. It's a big.
Yeah.
And Hoopla's nice because it's free. Like if you have a library card, you get access to free everything.
Nice. I'll have to try that because I do know that I listen to Critical Role while I'm doing my chores and stuff because who wouldn't listen to the most amazing voice actors play D&D?
I mean, fair.
They're my
That's
best friends.
fun.
You what?
I feel like that's got to be so fun to listen to.
You haven't seen it?
No, how have I not seen that?
Oh my gosh, you haven't seen Critical Role?
No, but now I'm gonna have to.
Okay, so here first, before I send you there,
Okay.
it's taken me 2 years to get caught up.
Oh boy. Okay, so this will be like the long.
It's a long game. It's definitely a long game. And the first season is they were on Sundry and Geekery. That's they they were like, "Hey guys, you guys should just do your game with us." And the cast of Critical Role, they were like, "Yeah, sure, we'll see." It blew up. They didn't even understand what was coming, and it's because though, and I think one, they started before COVID, but when they started, they literally didn't think anything was going to come of it. Like you and I doing tea, right? And then in like 4 years, we're like, "Hmm,
Oh,
my pinkies are up."
yeah.
The tea thing has made it, and we have so many people, and we have visitors playing with us. But they're just friends, the whole group, and you can really feel the dynamic. And so when you are 9 out of 10, if you're a D&D'er anyways, you're very introverted at times, but you're very exterior. And so when you can listen to friends around the table and when I'm my most introverted, I like to put them on because, like, I'm the person that'll go to the bar and read a book just so that I have the sound of people, and so they play together so well, but they stay in their characters. I mean, you're crying when you watch Vox Machina. You're crying when you're watching the 2nd season of Mighty Nine. You're I haven't yet cried, and I played catch up, and now season 3, I'm, like, at the very beginning, and they're, like, probably at the end of season 3 by now. But I'm hoping to be through season 3 before they start season 4 because it's 4 hours every Thursday.
That's a long episode.
So I listen to it throughout the week or,
Yeah,
whatever, like, and then, you don't listen to everything all the time. So it takes a little bit to get caught up, but it's really being immersed in people who have they just care about who they're being and they're in their character. So I love it, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody. Not to mention, they've created the Critical Role Foundation, where they literally donate to LA to five. They donate to like a charity that helps with literature and things for kids. They each of them have their own specific things, so throughout each month, like, sometimes they'll have a very specific Travis Willingham does it for the soldiers, and but Ashley, uh, um, Blind Spot? You know Blind Spot?
I'm really
Have you
bad.
seen that? So the Blind Spot's a TV show, and Ashley is one of their crew, and she actually ended up on Blind Spot, which is phenomenal. So she's an actual actress who plays with them, but she was a voice actress before that. But she's phenomenal. I don't know, the whole thing, you've gotta check them out. They're phenomenal.
That
But
sounds.
yeah, it's a commitment.
That's definitely. Listen, I'm still catching up on my favorite podcast ever. I started listening during the pandemic, and I am still only in 2023 because she started in like 2018, 2017. So I've made it to May 2023, which is about a year ago at this point. So, I get the catch up game. It's Ologies, by the way. I think I've posted about it before, probably because I'm obsessed with her, but it's fine.
That's awesome. You'll have to send that to me so I can kind of put it in my "Hey, do you feel like listening to people talk" voice.
Oh, yeah. She talks about different, like, she talks to different scientists that study different things. Like, I just listened to 2 hours of them talking about chickens. Yeah, I'm waiting for a teology. It's gonna come up eventually, and if it doesn't, I'm just gonna like email her once I've gotten through it all and be like, "Hey, so you need a tea specialist.
And I'm that person, and I really love you.
Find one. I will gladly start studying tea more to be your teologist."
Right? Exactly. I love that. Um, that reminds me, I was gonna say though, I totally lost it because you were
Sorry, distract.
No, I was super excited about something that you had said. Because I mean, honestly, you could just send her our whole tea pal thing and say, "This is my knowledge.
Right? Like, look at all the things.
Look at all my research that I have done." I love that. And I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was super excited about it. Nevada, I am super excited that we get to do this, and I think you had drawn attention to daylight savings time.
Oh,
So I don't know. I feel like because it's still dark outside, that we went backwards, right? Because it's spring. No, it's spring forward.
yeah, because my clocks on the microwave said 6:59, and I was like looking at my phone, and I was like, okay, it's almost 8 o'clock. Got to get ready for the tea thing, and then it said 6:59 on my microwave, and I was like, oh, I have an hour, so I made myself some breakfast, and then I was like, wait a minute, no, it's 8 o'clock. What's happening?
I love that. So yeah, for those of you who got up with us, we're excited. For those of you who did not, we do not blame you.
No, because it's even earlier than it actually is.
We do not blame you. But we would love to see everybody. And Nevada and I just kind of picked this time because it's a great time for her and I. She works 3 jobs, and I don't know. I'm building a business and working another job. Oh, you got 2 jobs now.
Yeah, I quit one on Friday. My last day is the 29th.
Good for you. That makes room for the business.
That's exactly what I told them. I was like, I'm opening a business as of next month, and I can't do this.
Yeah. Well, good for you. I'm excited for you. I know that I cut back on my hours at my other job so that I could devote into my business, which was very scary. However, I'm doing a business for businesses, keeping businesses. I want that 5-year statistic to go away. And so I think that if I just do what I'm supposed to do, spend my time where I'm supposed to, it's going to just flourish. And I've been spending a lot of time in the Landmark Forum. So that has been a great shift in mindset and just amazingality. So I'm super excited. I'm going to send you an invite.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so I'm super excited for that, and I'm excited for you, Nevada. But what I was trying to say is if you guys ask us, like, hey, we'll show up at this time, we'll think about it
Yep.
because we also have a 2-hour time difference. So if you're trying to go before 8 a.m. Eastern time, it
Yeah.
ain't happening, guys.
That's too early. I mean, like, I'm usually up, but that would be a lot for you.
I'm actually up because I work my other job at 4 a.m. because it is Eastern time. And they're like, we need you here at 6. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, but that's really early for me. Ugh,
4 sounds great.
that's. I think I would cry if my job told me they needed me here at 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good,
not
but
7.
it pays the bills and it's exciting. Did you? I didn't. Ow! Look, I have a nester.
A nester. Oh, like a little nesting doll. Oh
I
my god.
just looked in my background and I was like, oh my gosh. So we're gonna go through this really
Yeah,
quick because why not?
it's so cute.
Look at how intricate.
Right, look at all those little flowers. Ugh. I was expecting it to change every doll, but I kind of
It's
love.
not, but I love that it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought the same thing when you said that. Right before you said that, I was like, wait.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh, wait, but here.
Oh, oh.
That's it, like in its, because I realize it's put together sideways.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see.
I was saying, how many pieces is there? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Let's see. I think we're down to the last one.
Oh, there
All
it
right.
is. E1. Yep, that one doesn't look like it opens.
Nope. Oh, but look how cute it is.
It's so cute and tiny.
All right, Tammy and Lane, thank you for letting me play with all of your toys while I'm in transition. But yeah, so there was a little nester doll right behind me, and I just had to share that. Okay, everybody, Nevada has things to do. She is gonna go hiking in
Yeah.
this weather and try to stay warm. And I always tell her to keep the stoners on the trail because,
Oh yes, the stoners will stay on the trail, but I do have my giant Stanley thermos, so we should be pretty warm.
oh, nice. Okay,
London,
that is
so cute.
super
Oh,
sweet.
really cute too.
But
The back of it's super cute too.
I know. That's why I was like, I kind of moved and I was like, what is that? We're finding so many things. Tammy and Lane have been here for 18 years, which
Gosh.
is huge, right? Like anybody our age is like, I've moved so many times, but they bought their house and they're like, and they had their kids and now we're like going through things and it's just so amazing to watch because for as somebody who's moved a lot, like I've had to downsize so much all the time.
Mm,
And they're like, "Oh, we don't know what to do." And I'm like, "Just keep it all."
keep everything. It's so perfect.
So it's been an interesting thing. And at the same time, I'm helping them like go through it, right? But It's been amazing. So it's fun to watch the kind of things that they have. And then, like I said, Tammy is a huge coffee person, so she has all the mugs and she has all the things, and they have a grinder that tried to kill my phone.
See the mug collection.
I know it's gonna be exciting. Oh, and it has to, we have, yeah. Anyways, bye everybody.
Yeah, yes, we'll talk next week.
We have talked, and I do want to remind everybody, I don't know when we're gonna see her, but we do have Jeanette, um, is our, um, is our vendor of the month. She's created all kinds of creations for the teas. If you have not ordered, you guys have 5 days to order your tea.
I don't think I've done March yet. I think I need to.
Did you get your stuff? I know that we were kind of working on some stuff with you, so I was making sure. No, you haven't got it yet?
Nope, yet.
Okay, we'll have to figure out what happened.
Yeah.
I'm excited though. So we have a visitor. We're leaving, guys. Go back to bed, whoever is watching.
Right, or go be crazy and hike.
Yeah, exactly. And we appreciate all of you. Have a great day. And thank you for joining our Tea Pals.
Bye.
Bye.
Soundstripe.